Everyone. So I am back with a new video about GPT-4o and how we can use its API to run some like JSON structure output, text completion, function calling. I know it has been a while since OpenAI has released it, but I just want to test this model on some math equations, and our topic for today is math. So after we install OpenAI, also I want to like import JSON since we're gonna use it, and the model is GPT-4o. We use the client like OpenAI, and then with the OpenAI key we can run the model to do some completions for us. So yes, here the first thing is just to help me with some math homework, and I give simple equations to solve it. So the assistant will be like doing completion with choices, and we can get the message and the content like this. So this is the assistant, and as we can see, like that, we have the slash here to differentiate between the text and the equations, and we can see the problem is divided into some steps and with explanations until we get the final answer here. And yeah, this is like the conclusion of this question. And then I ask, what are the simplest way to learn how to solve equations in math? And yeah, we want to see what output it would give. Uh, Maybe I think in steps, or it will give like sources, or yeah. So here the assistants understand the basic balance equations, practice simple equations, and then we can see we have some examples here, and then we go like more advanced for inverse operations with example practice here, and we also work with the fractions. And as we go, we will see in each step, we will see the example, and this is very nice. And then we can see the conclusion is how we can breaking down the process, and with the resources we can do the learning process. So this is great. Now we are moving to JSON mode, which actually I like to do this and load the output in JSON so we can see better answer, better output by the model. So here we can just ask to create like a weekly plan to study math, and we will print the output and we will compare it with the second output, which is be loaded from the JSON file. So as we can see here, we have the chat completion and messages, and it's hard to like go over this and read it. So now just simply we can load in this in JSON, and we can see in Monday the topic is, and then the activities, the time we need to study, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and we can like as I can see we have like algebra, then geometry, then we go advanced in some calculus part and do like math review, and also it's considered like the rest about 30 minutes, yeah. And we plan for the next week also. This is nice. Now let's like move to image understanding. As we know that GPT-4o now it deals with the image very nice. So I am going to actually upload like this image, which is also a math equation, and I am going to simply ask what is x. But before, let me see how we're gonna do this. So we will have the image like in some format, and we have the path of the image, and we can display it. Then we will have this simple function just to encode the image into like base64 string. And then we can use this, and then we can now do some modifications here in chat completion and to create or to get the output. So the system will be like giving the response in markdown, helping with the math homework, okay? And simply the text is what is X, and then the image URL is the image that I uploaded. So by this way, using like the content, we can introduce this, okay, and then we can identify the type. And this is very important when we are dealing with the chat completion, not the playground. We need to give the text and give the image. So by this, we can now run and see what is X in steps. Okay, we will wait. Yeah, this is very fast, like 5 seconds. And we can like simplify the component and then simplify, distribute by 4, combine, subtract, and so x equal 4. Very nice. So it was able to get the equation, yeah, 2x3 plus 9 minus 5, 23 from the image, and then understand what is the question. And okay, we got x. This is nice. And instead of image, we can like give just the URL. So the URL in this case will be the image, but instead of uploading it, let's use like the image. And we again we have like simple equations here to make it run here. So again, this time it will solve the equation and find all possible solution for x. I want to make the text complicated somehow just to see if it hallucinate or not. But as we can see now, yeah, we have the steps again, everything is clear, and so the solution is x minus 2. So this is great. Now let's make some make it more advanced maybe. So we have like this. Yeah, we have this bar chart, which is the exam results, and it's ordered like in performance using GPT-4 or GPT-4 No Vision and GPT3.5. And we can see different exams here and the scores. So I am going to ask, can you explain what you see in this image? And we are excited to see what is the response. Okay, so now it's like almost 10 seconds maybe to execute this prompt. So this is optional, you know, the temperature, and this is how we get the answer. So here we go. As you can see now, we got the answer. So the image is a bar, and we have like a title, and then we have like the legend that we saw, and we have the summary. Okay, so we can now analyze and getting like insights from the bar chart. Very simple, right? So for each of the exams, we can see which one outperform, which one is doing pretty well or perform significantly better, or getting like around 50, reaching around. We can see something here. Okay, it's the same each exam, giving the same like insights, which is performing better. And of course, we can modify this as we wish. Uh, I mean the system rule. So instead of just giving the answer or one mark down, also it might getting like a table for the bar chart or one paragraph summarize the whole bar chart. This would be amazing, and you can try it later. I will upload this notebook in this video in the description, of course. What else we have? So what do you see in this image and how you can describe the emotion below? So let's see the image first. Yeah, we have like this student are doing like math equations. And I think it's it's not doing it right. So now, yeah, we will let's see the emotion that are extracted from this image by GPT-4o, and this is like doing an amazing thing to understand the emotions from the pic. So yeah, now we got the answer. So it's, yeah, we have like a young person sitting at the desk, and we have books and notebooks, like doing homework, whatever. Then open mouth, so it start describing, suggesting like emotional reaction. Okay, strong emotional reaction. So this emotion show can be described like stress. Okay, and body language indicate that they might feeling overwhelmed. Okay, this is pretty nice. This is what we can see from the image. So this is how you can deal with image understanding with GPT-4. Okay, so before I conclude, let's talk about function calling. Function calling allows us like to do some function, custom function to do some maybe calculate something in math or getting the weather or anything you can think of. So since we are talking math, So I just created a simple function just called GCD to calculate the GCD, the greatest common divisor, when I give two numbers. And then so it will take two integers, and then it will just in the JSON dumps like we have number one, number two, and okay, the GCD is undefined or negative, or we have the results, or we have like invalid inputs. So this is my function, and I must do like this to do what's called like function calling. So the function calling, the first step is just to initialize the conversation with the user message. So I am telling the user, the user is the user telling the model, I mean, what is the GCD of 48 and 18. Okay, and then we need to define the tool that we have made it. So we call it like a tool in concepts in AI agents. We call it like tool. So this is a tool, and our tool is like it's a function. Okay, and it is named like this, and the description of it is this. Okay, now we have some parameters, of course, like the number one, number two, and what is required is number one, number two, in order to be able to get the GCD. Nice. The second step is just to send the conversation context and available tools to the model. So we are telling GPT4o, this is the model, this is the messages, and this is the tools. And the tool choice is auto. So yeah, this is the default value for tool choice. We can make it like auto, and then we need to extract, of course, the response. And step 3 is just to check if there are any tool calls requested by the model. So if tools calls, we can define this available functions that we have. We might have other functions for our job, okay? And we like doing this to add the model response to the conversation history, okay? Then we call the function that requested by the model, and we can like doing some prints to see what's going on. So this is, we call the function with the extracted arguments, number one, number two, and we add the function response to the conversation history, and we can continue the conversation with the updated history. Nice. Let's just run simply this equation, and since I just give two numbers, we need to see the output using this function calling thing. So yeah, we have like tool call. So it's called our functions that we just made, which is calculate GCD is called, and then chat completion uses like the choices. We have like many things here, but we can see, let me copy this to see, okay, so okay, we have the choices, okay, then the content. So the content is the greatest common divisor of 48 and 18 is 6, and this is the assistant. So yeah, and also we have some information about this whole thing. So this is pretty it. Yeah, we can use like JSON mode, function calling. We can do whatever function we can think of in our application, like in doing in math here. We can think in other applications in business, in education. And yeah, it seems that GPT-4 is fast and giving like accurate results, good image understanding, and yeah, we can use it in math and in another topic. So that's it. Thank you. Hope you find this useful.